It's game time. It's Carthage Tiger basketball on Music Radio and the Carthage Tiger Sports Network.
We'd like to thank our proud sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Garrison Construction, Peachtree Dental, Lauren DeBeauty and Adam Bridges of Farm Bureau Insurance, Reeves Tire, Boomer's Barbecue, Tony Williams of State Farm Insurance, Law Office of Webster and Carlton, Sirloin Stockade, Zyder Tax Service, Kelly Ott of Farmers Insurance, Community National Bank and Trust, Dr. Manzer, Wood Ford, Wood Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Bob Brown of American Family Insurance, Ott's Food Products, Joe Ryder of Edward Jones Investments, Levi Utter and eXp Realty, Fair Acres Family YMCA, Missouri Southern State University, Jerry Poston of State Farm Insurance, Schmidt CPAs and Advisors, Nell Mortuary, Dick Insurance, Turf Tamers Lawn Care, Carthage Water and Electric, Ross Kennard, Wells Fargo Investment Advisors, Carthage Area McDonald's, Grace Lane's Bowling Alley, Daylight Donut and Whistler's Hamburgers, Clothesline Cleaners, Car Center of Carthage, J Builders, Carthage Dental Associates, Wilkinson Pharmacy, Roscoe's.
And now, the voice of Carthage Tiger basketball, Jim Taylor.
Game number 3 just a few moments away from getting underway tonight as the Carthage Tigers take on the Mavericks from Fort Smith Southside in the 76th annual Carthage Boys Invitational Tournament. Raymore Peculiar defeated Nevada in the first game. Joplin took on Rush Homeschoolers from Ozark, and they were leading. I forgot to write the final score down, but they were leading 48-38 after 3, and they had a 59-50 lead late in the ball game, but I failed to put down the final score because we were getting ready for this one. Nevada lost 54-33. I got here just as the buzzer sounded for that ball game, and the score looked like Ray Peck had that one in hand the whole time. Tonight the Tigers end up starting only their second game. They had that win over Monette last Tuesday, and this is the first game since then. So I don't know if you have rust this early, but it's been a few days since they took on competition. The Mavericks out of Fort Smith. They come in reminiscent of the Webb City Cardinal colors. They do have black pants, but their warm-up jerseys are the same color blue as Webb City. So I've had to give them a double take. In fact, had 2 double takes because the scoreboard had Leavenworth up there playing against Carthage. So I ran over across in a panic and said, we have a geography challenge here on the scoreboard, and they thanked me for changing that out. It'll be the Tigers taking on the Mavericks, and we'll hear from Community National Bank and Trust and come back here in 30 seconds. They bring you the tip, and that'll be coming your way here in just a moment. This is Tiger Basketball on Music Radio 93.5.
National Bank and Trust is a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tiger Basketball opening tip-off. Loyalty, hard work, and dedication are key elements of any successful team. And Community National Bank and Trust appreciates everyone's efforts in making the Carthage Tigers a success this year. As a valued member of the Carthage community, Community National Bank and Trust is there to be a reliable teammate for you and your family. The local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to serve you. Community National Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Let's go ahead and meet our starting lineups. First for the visitors from Fort Smith South.
So Fort Smith will be introduced here, and we'll go along with the PA announcer.
Senior, number 3,
Landon Starr coming in at number 3 on the uniform number. Levi Steele is another starter, and we have Yazed Tafaro, Gibran Sullivan, and Alex Roper. They are the starting 5 for the Mavericks out of Fort Smith. Winner here will play the late game tomorrow at 8:30. I'm told they'll be audio only for tomorrow night, so get in the views tonight if you can, because we'll be on audio only tomorrow night. On the loser's side, it'll be Nevada taking on Rush at 4 o'clock tomorrow. And the losers of this game and the Webb City Leavenworth game will play tomorrow at 5:30. Justin Ray being introduced. 6'1", a junior. Max Templeman, a senior. He's 5'9". Sophomore is Trent Yates. He is a 5'10" sophomore. Britt Coy, the senior, 5'10". And Clay Kinder, senior at 6'2". Carthage in home white, and the Mavericks, they are black and Columbia blue. So they had a little red in their warm-up jerseys, but and we're about ready to get the toss in the air. It is controlled by Carthage, and they go from left to right. It is Templeman with the ball. Now back to Yates, right back Templeman. Motions Yates to go down low and to his left. Now back over to Ray, back over to Yates in the corner, and a reach and a foul. 15 seconds in. Or is that no foul, just batted out of bounds. It'll stay with Carthage. Ray gives it off to Yates. Yates right back to Ray. Cross to Yates. He had a late surge in that opener against Monette. Moves top of the key, now back around to Templeman. Bounce pass to the baseline. Coy couldn't handle it. It's picked off by Yazed Tafaro. He comes in the paint, now back up top. A three shot is off in and out by Levi Steele, but an offensive board by Alex Roper. Roper starts to drive the lane, now flips it back off to a shot by Levi Steele, and it's 2-0 in favor of Southside. Yates back to Coy on the right corner. Up to Ray, now back over to Yates. Right back Ray, around to Templeman. In front of the Southside bench. Trades a pass with Ray, and Max goes right back down to the baseline. Through one pass to Coy, now back to the right side. Jumper no good. Ball fought for, one out by Yates for Carthage, and they'll try to match it again. Second try on this trip. Here comes Templeman, middle of the lane. Back up top, head fake Yates. Now back to Ray. Minute and a half gone in the first quarter. Back off to Templeman, right back Ray. Yates. Off to Ray, about a 22, good.
3 pointers good, number 0, Justin Ray.
3-2 Carthage, and pressure applied. Ball tapped. And then touched again by Southside. A nice turnover there. Ray forced that one. So it'll be Yates to inbound. Off to Max, and Templeman back to Ray. Trade off, Ray tries again. Left wing, a few steps to his left. And it's now 6-2. A few steps to the left from the previous three-pointer. Again, backcourt pressure applied against Southside. Tafaro, and it's a 10-second call. He started to drive. He knew he had to get moving, but Carthage gets back-to-back turnovers. And it'll be Ray to inbound. Off to Templeman. And they play catch. Max between the circles, around to Yates on the right side. Templeman tried to draw the defender out, and now they flip it back to Templeman. Now to Yates. Right back Max. He's going to try a three, and he hits.
Three-pointer number 2, Max Templeman.
From a 2-0 deficit, we're out to a 9-2 lead. With the ball is Sullivan. He'll lob it down underneath. Off to Steele. He puts it up, and the follow. He missed it, got his own rebound, and it's now 9-4. 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Here's Ray back to Templeman. Around to Yates. Cross to Max. He's open. Another three tries, short this time. Fights for his own rebound. He missed it, and Tafaro gets the rebound. Move it across in front of the bench for Fort Smith. Back to the right corner. Three-try Roper is no good. Comes off the top. Kinder with the rebound. Kinder will move it back across. Zigzag through the lane, trying to go solo. Tipped at and stolen away by Sullivan. Into the hands of Tafaro. He puts it up. That's rejected out of bounds. So to the right of the goal, it'll be Fort Smith to inbound. Lob it out high to Steele. He backs away, tries the three, goes off the left, no good. Mavericks almost had the rebound, but the Tigers get it back. Here is Ray for a three, and he puts it off too hard, off the back of the iron. Alex Roper brings it back to the wing. Steele now comes in. Is he going to be called? Oh, nope. Thought they were going to call an offensive foul initially, but it is a foul on Carthage. It'll be on Kinder. Thought I saw the referee motion behind his head, which would be a charge, but it goes the other way. Inbound, they go to Steele. He moves to the left wing. Now back off to Tafaro. He drives through a double team, and he can't finish the layup. Templeman will bring it back for Carthage. Carthage leading 9-4, 3:45 to go first quarter. To the corner, Kinder for a three on the right side. Yeah. All the buckets thus far have been three. On Music Radio 93.5.
Fair Acres Family-Wide cheers on the Carthage Tigers. The coaches, players, and their families all deserve a hearty congratulations and a sincere thank you for their sacrifice and hard work. As Fair Acres Family-Wide works to build strong kids, strong families, and strong communities, they know that good sportsmanship goes a long way in developing one's character. Fair Acres Family-Wide is proud to be part of Carthage and a proud sponsor of Carthage Tiger broadcasts. Go Tigers!
Biggest lead in the opening quarter right now at 8 for Carthage. They fell behind 2-0. They've sank 4 threes, 2 by Ray and 1 each by Templeman and Kinder. They'll come out on defense as the Mavericks of Southside ended up with a 30-second timeout. And they're having difficulty crossing the timeline. Roper can't do it. You call a timeout, you get called for 10 seconds. That's not good. So now a chance to get Carthage into double digits here in the first quarter. Leading by 8. Yates finds a double team, gets to Templeman. Gets a screen from Kinder to the left wing, now back into Kinder. Clay flips it back, Templeman, a line drive, three!
Three-pointers good, number 2, Max Templeman.
5 buckets, all three-pointers, 15-4. Near Steele, and they flip it into the front court. Turns into the back court because Carthage stole it. It's Yates. Back to Coy. Coy will bring it up, back to Yates, around to Ray. Open left side of the baseline, now flips it back Max. Will he do it again? Nope, that's off the back. Rebound taken in and poked at. Chased down by Roper. And he throws it away. Yates will bring it back, give to Coy. Coy to Kinder, driving middle of the lane. Layup is no good, it popped out. Roper on the rebound for Fort Smith. Off to Steele. Steele exchange hands on the dribble, drives, almost carried the ball. Some referees probably would have said yes, but it's all 6 points for Steele and Southside, 15-6 Carthage. There's about 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Templeman bounce pass, now back to the right corner to Coy. Now Templeman. Templeman looking right, now puts it into Kinder. Kinder at the free throw line, now to Coy. Head fakes, drives baseline right, layup too strong, it's an air ball. Picked out of the air by Sullivan, and he'll give it off to Steele. To the left corner, 3 try is good from Landon Starr. So Southside back within 6, 15-9. So a little mini run here of 5 for Southside. Templeman with 120 gives back to Kinder by way of Yates. Now back in the corner, right back to Templeman up high. Round to Yates, fakes, comes in the arc. Now back to Max, does another head fake himself. Back to the corner, right corner, Ray, yes! Kicking field goals here. 18-9. Levi Steele has the ball now to Roper. Back down onto the right wing to Tafaro. Tafaro comes baseline, cuts off, and 43 seconds left to go. Fort Smith trying to find a way down low. Sullivan. Now he gives it off, and the shot is a reckless one by Tafaro. Here comes a pass to the wide open Templeman. It's good. Hey, none of this 2 points silliness here. 20-9. That's the first 2-pointer of the game for Carthage. Back the other way to Tafaro. He'll put it up, and that'll count, and a foul. So with 18 seconds remaining, it will be 3-point opportunity.
Basket's good.
Foul was on Kinder, his second. And that's only the second foul of the game. So he'll come out. Stevens Diggs will replace him and maybe start the second quarter. Free throw is good. "13 seconds to go, 20-12 Carthage. Here's Ray with 7 seconds. To Yates, back to Max, and we have a whistle. We have a foul on South Side with 5 seconds to go.
Fouls on number 11, Gibber and Sullivan.
It'll be on Sullivan, number 1. Carthage will inbound in front of the Fort Smith bench. Here's Templeman. Back over to Yates. He'll drive, get stripped of the ball, and that should run the quarter. A long shot misses everything. And it's Carthage 20, Fort Smith Southside 12. Take a 1-minute pause, come back with the second quarter. This is Tiger Basketball on Music Radio 93.5.
Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
I'm Adam Bridges.
And I'm
Is your office ready to be a workplace of the future? Does that mean whizzing around on hoverboards and robots answering phones? Maybe, but we'd suggest trying more useful technology first. Pearson Kelly can set you up with tech that lets your whole team work from anywhere, collaborate on devices, and always have the information they need to do their job. Keeping up with technology can be stressful. We're here to simplify it for you. Whether your office has an internal IT team or not, we have options to fit your needs. Find us at pearsonkelly.com and let us make technology simple for you.
Dick Insurance is a proud supporter of the Carthage Tigers. Successful teams select great members, develop a solid game plan, and purchase the best equipment for the game.
Taylor back with you here as we start the second quarter of Southside taking on Carthage. Ray Peck defeated Nevada. Joplin defeated Rush. Homeschooling out of Ozark. That's the 2 previous games. They will face off at 7 tomorrow night. Possession will go to the Southsiders. It'll be Sullivan. He'll hand it off to Hewitt. That's his first action. Back to Sullivan. Comes driving baseline left. Cut off Templeman. What do we have here? Offensive foul, I guess. Or a travel. Apparently a travel. So it'll be Yates and Templeman, along with Ray, Stevens Diggs, and will be Castor. 20-12. They've led by 11. Will lob it down for the referee. That doesn't count. He was looking for George Harrell, and Harrell didn't turn around. So Carthage, an easy turnover, brings it back the other way. Here's Yates now to Templeman. Free throw jumper, no good off the left. Chased into the corner, and Southside shields Stevens Diggs from getting to it. And it'll be Fort Smith ball length of the court. Bounce pass off the foot of Ray. It'll stay with Fort Smith. Hewitt to inbound. He hands it to Sullivan. Sullivan trying to get past the double team pressure. Gets to steal. Now he's a double team. Free up down in the lane on a couple of passes, and the shot's going to go. Nick Hewitt. And a foul on Carthage.
Foul on the play by number 33, Taylor. Stevens Diggs.
That's Stevens Diggs on the foul.
His first personal 13 foul.
20-14 with a free throw pending. And Coy comes in. The Mavericks have Parkinson and Steele along with Harrell, Sullivan, and Harrell. I said Harrell. The fellow Hewitt, there's two H's in there. Missed the free throw, 20-14. Here's Coy for Carthage. Back to Ray between the circles. Around to the wing, Templeman. Right back to Ray. Off to Yates. Now back to Ray around Templeman. Lost the ball momentarily. Got it back with his right hand and flips it back on a trade-off. Round to Yates. Now to Ray. Back Yates. Comes in the arc right side. Back to Ray. About 22. Not going to go. Off the back. No good. Two teammates fight for the rebound. And what do we have? A mutual travel. Unfortunately, one didn't know the other had it. And that calls for a traveling violation. 20-14 Carthage, 6:15 to go in the first half. Sullivan, in front of the scorer's table, gets it off to Hewitt. Hewitt drives, cut off, back to Steele for three on the wing. That's going to barely skim the rim and then go out of bounds. Six-point Carthage advantage. They had it at 11 at 3:10 to go in the first quarter at 15-4. Here is Ray. Now around to Templeman on the left wing. Go around the horn and now right back to Yates. Gives back to Max. Templeman on the left side. Now no look pass to Ray. Back up top, Coy for a long three. That won't crawl in. Rebound taken in by Steele. South side will bring it back. Comes weaving through the lane, right side. Nice midair shot, but it won't go down. Coy on the rebound. Here comes Carthage. He's outnumbered. He'll wait for some reinforcements. And here's Ray. Ray will back it up, slow it down a little bit. 20-14. Down to Coy. Baseline left to Max, middle of the lane. Nice scoop shot, good. Max was quiet in the opening game. He has 10 here in this one. 22-14. Trying to drive and do a dipsy-do was Sullivan. The ball knocked away by a Tiger out of bounds. So Tafaro comes back in. Ben Nicholas in for Carthage. .4:55 to go here in the first half. Inbound to Hewitt. Now back to the right wing, Roper. Out high is Tafaro. He goes for the free throw line. He barely got iron again, and now the ball is on the line apparently, according to the official. As Castor went for the rebound and stepped on the line when he got a hold of it. So it'll be Tafaro to inbound. 8-point Carthage advantage. Here comes Harrell. Now back to Roper for a three. That's good.
Three-pointer's good, number 30, Alex Roper.
That's his first points of the game, 22-16. Oh, they only give him two. Look like three from up here. Here's Ray on the right wing. Come to the middle of the lane, stripped to the ball. Hewitt picks it up for Fort Smith. Cross to Roper. He's on the right wing. Dish now right side of the lane, spinning, turning, and hitting. Tafaro had no choice but to get rid of it, and he put it up there and he swished it. 22-18. They're back within four. Nicholas has it for Carthage. Back to Ray. Dangerous pass, but Ray picks it off, gets it back to Nicholas. Nicholas around to Templeman. Templeman exchanges hands on the dribble. Kinder coming in at the next stop. Ray inside to Coy. Coy will back it out. 3:39 to go in the half. Now to Max. Templeman comes driving, and he's hit, and a little too much body there and too much arm. Foul will be on John Parkinson. So number one on him, second team foul, only 5 total fouls in this half. So here is Coy, and try to get the Nicholas out high, but Ray picks it out of the air, almost put the shot down. Loose ball in the corner, and who's it off of? It's off of Nicholas, out of bounds. (22-18), chance to get it within one trip for Fort Smith, and driving, and a charge is called as Tafaro went in there and made some contact.
Fouls on number 10 at Fort Smith Southside. He's at Tafaro. His first personal 13 fouls. Checking back in for
So it'll be a 4-point advantage for Carthage with this trip, 3:21 to go in the half. We have Ray and Coy, Templeman, Kinder, and Yates. And Carthage will bring it across unopposed. Back on the right wing is Templeman. Now back inside Yates. He drives. A little bit too much arm action there, but no call, and the shot ended up getting short-armed. Here's Roper back. Now down inside to Parkinson, and the banker will not go. And Coy brings it back. Carthage needs a bucket. And we have a reach. Parkinson with his second foul. So the foul count. Talking it up. Here's another one that's on the ground, as the ball was shoveled over to Templeman, who got it back to Yates, and Carthage wants a timeout to settle things. 2:13 to go in the half. Carthage 22, south side of Fort Smith 18, back in 30 seconds. Tiger basketball on Music Radio 93.5.
Athletic team relies on teamwork to reach its goals. A business depends on its staff to complement each other's strengths and function as a team to achieve its goals. The certified public accounting firm of Schmidt Associates wants to be a member of your team and help you reach your financial goals. Their small business accounting, payroll, and advisory services could help ensure your financial success. Call Schmidt Associates at 358-6090. Schmidt Associates, more than checks and balances.
Well, and I don't want it, you can have it, sequenced by Fort Smith Southside and Carthage. Carthage finally got it back, and coach said, let's stop the silliness and see if we can set up a play. And that's what they're going to do. Here's Templeman. Give it off to Yates. Now back to Templeman. Trades right back. Wiley oop underneath. Ray picks it up and puts it in. 24-18. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Pardon me, the first half. Ball almost taken back by Carthage, and this one's tipped. But they get it across Fort Smith. Shot from the right corner, not going to go. Taken back by Yates. Carthage up 6, 1:40 to go in the first half. Templeman. Inside Ray, follow-away shot about 12 is good. He has 13, 26-18. Back comes Fort Smith, and we have a whistle and a block on Carthage, and the crowd will not like that. Yates went flopping, and Tafaro went up. They were trying to get the charge on him. That's only the fourth team foul, so they'll just inbound it. Yates picks up his first. Long pass. Kinder goes up for it, knocks it away. Now, Kinder lost his shoe, and it's going to be an over and back anyway on south side. Kinder blew a tire and could have got that loose ball, but he went one direction, the right foot went the other. Right shoe, that is. Nonetheless, Carthage will have the ball, leading by 8, 26-18, 1:10 to go in the half. Here's Ray. Back to the corner they go, to Yates, back to Ray. Down to the final minute. Will Carthage pull out for the last? Off to the right wing, Templeman. Now back to Ray. Around to Yates. Right corner, Templeman. Now inside Kinder. Lets the defender go up and around him. Puts up the shot. It won't go down. Reckless dribble by Roper, but he ends up getting it anyway with 39 seconds to go. Off to Steele. Steele spins through, middle of the lane, shot will scoop out, and Kinder brings it out. 28 seconds to go in the half. 8-point Carthage lead. They've led by as many as 11. Down to 15. Now to Coy. And Yates in the backcourt. Yates with it right now. Off to Templeman. Drives baseline right. Throws it a one-headed pass. Picked off with 2 seconds to go. Has to be a half-court shot, and it's going to hit the glass and miss on the return bounce. So at the half, Carthage 26, Fort Smith Southside 18. Back in 2 minutes. This is Carthage Tiger basketball on Music Radio 93.5.
Goes Grill, just off the Carthage Square, wishes the Carthage Tigers a successful year, not only in athletics, but also in the classroom. The owners, management, and staff at Roscoe's know that hard work and diligent effort are keys to achieving goals, and they look forward to those young students embracing their challenges of tomorrow and contributing back to our community as good citizens. Roscoe's is proud to be a part of the Carthage Tiger broadcast, and they cheer on our Carthage Tigers. Go Blue! Go Tigers!
Where will you be in 4 years? At Missouri Southern State University, we're here to help you achieve your life goals. Small class sizes allow you to develop a more personal relationship with your instructors and practice your skills in immersive environments. From a healthcare simulation center to crime scene investigation, state-of-the-art science labs, a mock courtroom, and much more. Study abroad opportunities can help you develop a global mindset. Learn more about our high-quality educational opportunities at mssu.edu.
Joe Ryder, your Carthage area Edward Jones financial advisor, understands the importance of setting long-term goals and building towards them each and every day through diligent hard work. Whether it's in the game or in the classroom, Joe wants the best of our student athletes and the rest of the student body. Joe has always supported the Carthage Tigers and is proud to be part of the community. Joe Ryder of Edward Jones at 2142 South Garrison in Carthage says, "Go Tigers, go!" Member SIPC.
A great your needs, whether it's home, life, health, or business insurance, Agent Jerry Poston can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. When your life and goals change, Agent Jerry Poston will be there to help you adjust your insurance game plan with a free family insurance checkup. So, for all of your insurance needs, call on a winner. State Farm Agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison or call 417-358-5052.
Back here in Carthage for the 76th Annual Boys Invitational. Jim Taylor with you here. Carthage led by as many as 11 in the lower middle part of the first quarter at 15-4. Southside got it down in this last quarter within 4 at 22-18, but a couple of buckets by Carthage moved it back to 8 at 26-18. Earlier today, it was Raymore Peculiar 54, Nevada 33. And they'll take on Joplin in the first of the winners bracket. That'll be at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Joplin defeated a very good homeschooling team, Rush Academy out of Ozark. Rush made a couple of runs late in the game, but Joplin had a 59-50 lead with about a minute remaining, and I was helping get things set up here for this broadcast, so I forgot to write down the final score. So, nonetheless, it was a pretty good game. If Ray Scott could mess up a score years ago, I guess I can too. So Nevada will play a Rush Academy tomorrow at 4 o'clock. That'll be in the consolation round. The winner of this game will play tomorrow at 8:30, and then the loser will play at 5:30 tomorrow afternoon. We'll take another 2-minute break and come back with scoring. You're listening to Carthage Tiger Basketball on Music Radio 93.5.
Tiger Sports is all about teamwork, dedication, and a commitment to excellence. Dr. Michael Woody and the team at Peachtree Dental support all of the players and coaches that make Tiger Sports so great. They offer a full range of treatment options that can be personalized to meet your unique needs and expectations, including orthodontics for all ages. Peachtree Dental always welcomes new patients of every age. For a better dental experience, give Peachtree Dental a call at 358-2233. Go Tigers!
Carthage McDonald's, a proud supporter of the Tigers. They recognize the importance of teamwork. The R9 sports program is something to be proud of. The coaches, players, and each family member make a lot of sacrifices to create a winning team. The many practices, court and field preparation, the disappointments, and the great moments are all part of learning to win at life itself. Your Carthage McDonald's, locally owned and operated by Shane and Karen Campbell. Go Big Blue. Tom Garrison Construction knows what it takes to build a winning team. Hard work, commitment, knowledge, and accountability. Garrison Construction is a proud sponsor of Carthage Tiger Sports and congratulates all of the student athletes on their hard work and dedication. Garrison Construction excels at remodels, metal buildings, roofing, and custom homes. Garrison Construction, serving Carthage and the surrounding area since 2006. Garrison Construction says, Go Tigers.
The law firm of Webster & Carlton knows that it takes more than athletes to make a great team. From the coaches and teachers to parents and extended family, it takes the entire community to support our student athletes and make the Carthage Tigers a success. Webster & Carlton is a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tigers sports broadcast, and they salute everyone who are cheering for our Tigers. The law firm of Webster & Carlton, offices in Joplin, 417-781-5690. Go Tigers and go Big Blue!
On the scoring for Fort Smith Southside, London Star has 3, Levi Steele with 6, Yazet Tafaro with 5, Nick Hewitt with 2, and a bucket for Alex Roper. For Carthage, Justin Ray, a hot start, 3 for 3 in the 3 department in the first quarter. Came back with 4 points in the second, have 13. Max Templeman, he has 10, he has 2 threes. And a 3 for Clay Kinder. The first 18 points were 6 3-pointers. Since then, it's been the 2-point variety. Max Templeman broke that string. And it was 20-12 after 1. And only a 6-point quarter, though, for Carthage in this quarter. But they still lead by 8 because the Southsiders, the Mavericks from Fort Smith, only had 6 themselves. So the lead the same at 8 as it was in the first quarter. It's now 26-18. Mentioned we'll have the other 2 games for the weekend here. Then the girls will be here against Springfield Central on Monday night. Then the boys head to Springfield the next night to play Central. That's kind of an odd scheduling, but got a busy week right before Christmas. The 15th, the girls will be at home against Nevada. Then the Parkview boys will be playing Carthage in Webb City in that annual shootout, and that's a 3 o'clock start on a Saturday. The boys will be at the Hy-Vee tournament, which is the old Kemper Arena from what I've now found out. So they'll be playing there on a couple of days, 21st, 22nd, then they go to the Rolla tournament the week after Christmas, as they've done here the last few years. And then we get started back with single games, non-conference, on January 5 and 6 with the boys, McDonald County and East Newton, back-to-back nights right here. We'll go 3 minutes this time and come back with the second half. It's Carthage 26, Fort Smith Southside 18. Back in 3, this is Tiger Basketball on Music Radio 93.5.
Farmers Insurance agent Kelly Out is proud to be a part of the Carthage community and knows that planning for the future makes all the difference in a person's life. The personal values of hard work, truth, and honesty will help our young students become good citizens and the leaders of tomorrow. Kelly Out, your local Farmers Insurance agent with offices just off the Carthage Square at 231 East 4th Street, is a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tiger broadcast and says, Go Tigers!
Carthage alumni and lifelong resident Levi Utter with eXp Realty has been helping the folks of Carthage and surrounding communities with all of their real estate needs since 2014. Striving to meet the needs of his clients and helping them achieve their goals is what his business is built upon. Give him a call today at 417-540-6565 to see how Levi can help you with your next move. Levi Utter with eXp Realty wishes all the Carthage Tiger student athletes a healthy and successful school year during the sports season and in the classroom. Go Big Blue.
Everyone at Carthage Water and Electric Plant wishes the Carthage Tigers a great season, not only in sports but in scholastics as well. As your public power utility, we know the value of teamwork will pay dividends as our youth enter the workforce and their professional careers. Let's stay community powered and cheer on our home team to win. Carthage Water and Electric Plant encourages you to get out and support our Carthage Tigers. If your lawn is completely wild, it's time to bring in Turf Tamers and create a green turf that's calm and lovely. Turf Tamers will rid your lawn of the unwanted weeds and unsightly, funky grasses that have made your lawn a wild kingdom. Give them a call at 417-434-0810. When they arrive, you just leave it to them to tame that turf and have your neighbors admiring it. Turf Tamers, the name says it all. Turf Tamers, 417-434-0810.
Zyder Tax Service loves cheering on our Carthage Tigers. Mike and all the staff know our student athletes have worked hard this year, and they give a big hand to everyone who has helped and encouraged the Tigers to have a successful season. Zyder Tax Services, serving Carthage and the surrounding area with tax planning and preparation for individuals and businesses, is proud to be one of the locally owned businesses that support your Carthage Tigers broadcasts. Join Mike Zyder, CPA, and the rest of Zyder Tax Services as they cheer on our Tigers. Go Tigers!
Tony Williams State Farm Insurance is a proud supporter of Carthage Tiger Athletics. If life has fouled you out of the game or you just need better coverage, Tony Williams and his experienced team can help get you back in the game with the best coverage for your specific needs. Auto, home, life, business, and more. In the office, over the phone, or online, there's several ways to get a free quote today. Tony Williams State Farm Insurance, located at 2232 Grand Avenue. Tony Williams says, go Tigers!
Wood, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram cheer on our Tigers. They want to recognize the hard work and sacrifices that the parents and coaches and their families make to help our student athletes be their best during and between games. And don't forget, the next time you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle, keep Wood, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in mind. Parts, service, sales, and financing, everything in one place. Save a trip and shop Carthage. Wood, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, part of Wood Motor Company. A solid name you can trust. Go Tigers!
Here is 6:50 left to go here in the third quarter. Trent Yates with a bucket. Makes it 28-18. Here is a pass down low and batted out of bounds by Southside. So as soon as I catch my scoring up, there we go. I'll tell you it is Coy, along with Ray, Kinder, Templeman, and Yates. Here is a midair catch and put back not made by Ray, and here comes Fort Smith back. They go left to right. Down they go to Tafaro, and he puts it in. 28-20 Carthage. Here's Ray, back to Yates. Now back to Ray as they head toward their bench in the second half. 28-20, they lead. Templeman. Now back to Coy. Back up top on the wing. As Carthage slows it on this trip. Yates down to the corner. Templeman lets the defender go by. He drives, puts it up. Charge. First foul I have on Templeman.
Fouls on number 2, Carthage Max Templeman. First team foul for Carthage.
Thought they were going to give it to the offense on that, but the referee gave the charge signal, so back comes Fort Smith, down by 8. Bounce pass to Roper. And Roper, he'll give it off to Steele. Back on the right corner, Roper. Around to Sullivan, he drives. Nice shot on the right hand, but it won't go down, a little bit short. Here goes Kinder. Now back to Yates. 5:35 to go, third quarter. Now to Templeman. Back on the wing. Cross to Kinder. Up top, Yates. Around to the wing, Coy on the right side. Couple of bounces. Now back to Kinder. Kinder feeds into an open Templeman. Tries the reverse. Won't go. Back comes south side with Levi Steele. Now back to Tafaro. He goes in. Ball poked at from behind. And right back off of one of the Fort Smith players. That was Roper. And Carthage forces the turnover. 5:01 left to go in the third quarter. Not a lot of action. We had only 6 total points for each team in the second quarter and only a bucket for each right now here, and we're almost halfway through the third. Here's Templeman. And he gives it off on the left wing. Yates now back to Max through the middle of the lane, and he got that one to go. 12 for Templeman. 30-20, the biggest lead's been 11. That was in the first quarter. Driving, fall away shot to Faro, not going to go. In and out to Coy. Coy will bring it up. Now back to Ray, around to Kinder. He'll drive baseline. He's being crowded by Hewitt, and a foul called there. Nick Hewitt is first. Carthage will inbound on the left side. Leading by 10. They led at the 3:10 mark of the first quarter by a score of 15-4. That was after 5 3-pointers, total of 6 in that first quarter. Here's Kinder. Now back to Yates. Now to Ray. To the right corner, Templeman in front of the bench. Puts up a 3, no good. Coy gets the offensive board. Lets the defender fall by. Puts it up, won't find the mark. Nice hustle in the shot, but it wouldn't agree with him. Goes off to the right side. Here's Roper. Fumbles the pass, gets it back. Now to Tafaro. Round on the left side to Starr. Back to Roper. He's in a crowd, but a backdoor play is good. And a free throw coming. It's going to be Tafaro, and that's his 7th point. As Yates gets his second personal. 2 fouls on each side in the half. And the free throw to try to finish the 3-point play is a good one. 8 points for Yazed Tafaro. 30-23 Carthage. Here's Templeman. Now to Ray. Back over to Yates inside to Templeman. He drives, comes back, reverses direction. With that pivot foot, uses it well and gets his 14th point. Here's a steal, Kinder. He'll juke through a triple team. Now back to Ray for a 3. Won't go down. Here's a fight and rebound. Another hustling rebound by Coy. Hook pass out to the free throw line. Kinder backs away 3. That's not going to go down. So a couple of not so good looks, but a couple of hustling plays, but they couldn't finish the trip. Then Coy this time trying for another loose ball, gets called on the foul. That's his first. And Southside calls a timeout. will take a 30-second timeout. Carthage 32, Fort Smith Southside 23 with 3:01 to go in the third. This is Tiger Basketball on Music Radio 93.5.
The owners and staff at Grace Lanes, just east of the Carthage Square, wish the Carthage Tigers a successful year, not only in athletics, but also in the classroom. They look forward to our young students achieving their goals and the promises of tomorrow. Grace Lanes is proud to be a part of the Carthage Tiger broadcast, and they remind you about bowling leagues on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday evenings and Saturday mornings. Or stop by for an ice cream and a smoke-free bowling experience Monday through Saturday. For more information, go to gracelanes.com. Go Tigers! The Ruskin.
Coming back from the break before things got worse. Talking about the music. 32-23, here's a steal. Here comes Kinder, driving baseline left, back over to Ray, now to Coy. Draws defenders out, then gives it back over to Yates. Early walked with it. Now back to Kinder on the left corner. Ball knocked at, Kinder got it back. Carthage leading 32-23 with 2:40 to go third quarter. Here's Templeman coming in the left side. Goes through the lane, whistle. What do we have here? Well, the trailing official made the call. It's on Templeman. 2 on Templeman, 4 total. So Hewitt will inbound for Fort Smith. He'll give it off to Levi Steele. Goes back to Tafaro. Carthage forced 2 10-second calls in the first half. They get it across this time, does Fort Smith. Right corner 3, going to go short from Harrell. Here's a fast break other way. Templeman lost the ball. Tried to put it up, but it hit the bottom of the iron. Fumbled it around, did the best he could, but it hit the bottom. Here's a tip by Coy to break up a pass. And it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Fort Smith. And it's good. Carthage down to 6 on the lead, 32-26. Coy. Now back to Yates on the right corner. Up top, they give it to Ray, back to Templeman. Left at the free throw line, now back to left side of the lane, now back to Templeman. Driving, now back Ray, tries left wing 3, and won't pop in there. It rolled around, popped out. 1:30 left to go in the third. Here's a pass to Hewitt. Nearly lost his footing, got it, now throws it. Tipped by Templeman and picked up by Kinder. Kinder will bring it across behind the back on the dribble, now to Templeman. 1:15 to go third. Here's Coy on the left wing. Back up top, a long one for Max. It's in and out. And they're going to get, a late call there. And thought Coy pulled his hands back, but they're going to say he made contact. That's up to 5 fouls on the third quarter in the second half for Carthage. That's 2 on Coy. Stuck on 32-26 Carthage, 1:07 to go. And the Mavericks will bring it length of the court. Now they drop it into the free throw line. Hewitt, he passed up a shot. They give it off to Sullivan. His banker is good.
Runner's good. That's number 11, Gibran Sullivan.
For Carthage moved it back to 8 to end the half. Here's Kinder trying a 3. There you go. You need that one, 35-28. Lengthens the lead to 7. 30 seconds to go. Triple team, and the ball off the foot of Yates goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Fort Smith. Hewitt will trigger. Give it off to Sullivan. He circles to the free throw line, now kicks it to the wing. 3 try there is no. Call a charge on that one. So Kinder will not get the bucket. So with 16 seconds remaining, it looked like Hewitt should have been called on the foul, but it goes the other way. And you can hear the tugboat in the gymnasium right now. 9 seconds left to go. Down inside Hewitt. Off to the corner, Parkinson in the left side of the lane. Back to Hewitt. Left-hander no good. Tip try to the buzzer is not there. After 3, Carthage leads by 7. 35-28 against Fort Smith Southside. Back here in 1 minute with the fourth quarter. This is Tiger Basketball on Music Radio 93.5.
Wealth Management Group of Wells Fargo Advisors cheers on our Carthage Tigers. Financial advisors Ron Ross and Tony Kennard know that any successful team plans, works hard, and sets goals for the future. They want the best for Carthage's student body, who will be our community leaders in the coming years. The Ross Kennard Wealth Management Group of Wells Fargo Advisors is proud to be a part of this Carthage Tiger broadcast. Go Tigers! Wells Fargo Advisors is a trade name used by Wells Fargo Clearing Services, LLC, member SIPC, a registered broker-dealer and non-bank affiliate of Wells Fargo & Company.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
I'm Adam Bridges.
And I'm Lauren DeBeauty, your Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent.
And we've got you covered through all of life's wins.
Go Tigers!
Start the fourth quarter. Carthage leading 35-28. Jim Taylor here with you here. And if you're viewing tonight, we apologize. We're having some problems, and hopefully we'll endure it for the next 8 minutes, as Carthage has the 7-point lead. Fort Smith will inbound it. It'll be Levi Steele. And he'll hand it off to Harrell. Back to Steele for 3, and it's good. Rattled that one in. He has 2 threes in the game. It's back to a 4-point Carthage lead, 35-31. That's as close as Fort Smith has gotten since they tried to cut into an 11-point lead. Here's a shot, not going to go down. Offensive board, no good. How about a third try? Not yet, anyway. Templeman missed. And then Castor missed. Templeman got it back, and now Carthage resets. Here is Ray. Ray, along with Templeman, Yates, Kinder, and Castor. Kinder gives it off to Ray. Back to Templeman. Inside, Kinder tries to back his way in, goes right, pivots, and a walk. So 59 seconds gone in the final quarter. Carthage leading by only 4. Fort Smith got the first bucket, then the Tigers ran off 9 in a row, led by as many as 11 at 3:10 first quarter. That's been the largest lead. Here comes Tafaro down, puts it up, and another charge. 'Tis the season for charging, I guess. We've had a lot of them tonight. Foul will go on to Faro, his third. That's only the third team foul. Back comes Carthage with Ray. Now to Coy. In front of the scorer's table. Now moves up a couple of steps to his left. Now back to Templeman. Templeman down to Ray. Hooks it into Kinder through the double team, and it won't go. It comes out short. Here's a whistle on the rebound. And they call it travel, as Parkinson got tangled up with Kinder and didn't realize his feet were moving apparently. He was trying to fire the pass, and he got called, and Carthage under the goal will inbound and nearly lose it. Here's Templeman getting it back. Poked at, goes off a player, right back to Templeman. Back to the corner, 3-try Yates. It won't go. And a board by Coy. He goes up. That one's going to go short. Opportunities galore, nothing to show for it. Still 35-31 Carthage. Here is Steele. Free throw line inside. Now backdoor play. Shot will not finish. getting his own rebound to Faro, and it's now a 2-point game, 35-33. See, that puts him in double figures. So the lead now down to 2, 35-33. It was 7 at the end of the third quarter, but Carthage has not scored. We have a foul on Harrell, his first. 4 team fouls. Here is Kinder. Gives to Templeman. 5.5 to go in the game. Templeman now to Coy. Coy spins, that's Ray rather, puts it up, no good. Chance for a tie or a lead. Here's a 3-point try, and it is no good. Too hard off the back by George Harrell. Ball goes back to Yates. Now to Kinder, loose ball near half court. Kinder falls down with it, and a timeout called.
Timeout, Carthage.
This should be a full timeout. Nope, they're going to go 30. So, 30-second timeout. Carthage has 3 fulls remaining. So they'll have possession, leading by only 2, 35-33 at 5:12 to go in the game. Back in 30 seconds. Carthage basketball on Music Radio 93.5.
Builders is rooting on all our Carthage Tiger student athletes. J Builders LLC has over 25 years of experience and quality work. They provide a variety of construction services, including new home design and construction, home additions, and many more general contracting services. J Builders takes pride in their work and strives for excellence and timely completion of work on every job. For estimates and questions, please call J Builders at 793-1432 today. Tiger alum Justin Holsworth and everyone on the J Builders team says, Go Tigers!
Team in need of a bucket right now. Tigers not scored. Almost 3 minutes gone in the fourth quarter. They were pouring threes in the first quarter, and lead has held up since then, but it's down to 2. Here's Templeman. In and out of the lane. Now to Kinder. Back to Coy. Now to Yates. Back to Templeman. Moves around, whistle, and a reach. That'll be a foul on Gibran Sullivan. That's 2 on him, 5 team fouls. So we're getting close to shooting free throws. Here's Ray getting the inbound pass. Now back to Yates. Now to Ray, bounce pass to the corner. Coy on the right side. He'll move to the wing, now way out high on the right side. Cross court to Kinder. Left side, he drives left to the paint, got it. Thank you. He has 8, 37-33, and Southside turns it over on the east end. So Carthage will go back the other way. 4:29 to go in the game, a 7-point lead. Yates will bring it across, and he'll give it to Kinder, middle of the lane. He'll start a drive. Now goes out of the paint left, back to Templeman, center of the lane, shot with the right hand, rolls in. He has 16. 39-33, and again, Southside turns it over, and they want a timeout. And they will have to take fulls the rest of the way. So after leading by only 2, the next few points have gone to Carthage, and they lead 39-33, and we'll be back here in 1 minute. This is Tiger Basketball on Music Radio 93.5.
Athletics, keeping score is required to separate winning from losing. In business, accounting is the art of keeping score of financial matters. The team at the certified public accounting firm of Schmidt Associates wants to be your financial score-keeping specialist. If your current method of keeping score doesn't measure up, call Schmidt Associates at 358-6090 to determine if professional accounting will benefit your business. Properly designed accounting and payroll services are an investment that will keep your business in the winner's circle. Schmidt Associates, more than checks and balances.
Since 1978, Reeves Tire and Automotive has been servicing the repair, tire, and wheel needs of the 4 states. offering a full line of tire industry top brands at competitive prices and car and truck repair with superior service and experience that can't be beat. Reeves Tire and Automotive is located at 2504 Grand Avenue and open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to noon on Saturdays. Get rolling with Reeves and get rolling with the Carthage Tigers. Go Big Blue.
4:09. Right now, Carthage shining 39-33. Here is Templeman with Carthage possession. Trades with Ray. Between the circles and pivots a little right, now back left, gives to Yates. Ray and Yates, Kinder, Templeman, and Coy. Here goes Ray trying to go, and he gets called on a charge. Boy, Bank of America is going to be happy with everybody here on this team and the other team. They're going to charge interest on these things. So that's the first foul on Ray. With it is Levi Steele. DeFaro out there and Hewitt the other, along with Sullivan in the front court. And Starr joins him in the front court. Now, rest of the team of the basketball catches up to those guys, and there's a foul on Carthage. Be on Yates. Now we have a 1-and-1. It'll be DeFaro to the line. 3:36 remaining. First of two is good. Had 5 in the first half. Has like 13 total and 14. 39-35, 3:35 left to go. Winner will face either Webb City or Leavenworth, and that game will start at approximately 8:30. Here's Ray, now back to Kinder on the right wing. Up top to Coy, around to a charging Yates. He goes through a double team, shot from the right hand, short. Rebound to Faro, and here comes Fort Smith back, down by 4. He'll go the distance momentarily. Now flip it out to a three-point on the left wing. No good from Harrell. The opposing number 3, Yates, gets it for Carthage. Now back to Templeman. Templeman driving through the lane to the right side. Lost the dribble, and now they say it is off of Hewitt. He's saying he didn't touch it. They're having a little discussion, but they're going to say it's going to stay with Carthage. So, 2:56 remaining. Carthage inbounds. Templeman held it on his hip momentarily. Dribbles in a little bit of a retreat. Now gives it off to Ray out high. Right back to Yates. Now off Coy. Coy back to Kinder. Kinder out high right side. Now hands it off. That's Ray. Off to Kinder. Kinder fights, wins out the pass, then throws it away. Here comes Steele back for Fort Smith. He'll go. Nice fake, and he puts it in. He has 8, 2:20 to go. It's a 2-point game, 39-37 Carthage. Here is Yates. Now to Ray. Ray will back it out. Left of the circle. Down to the 2-minute mark. And here's a whistle. Do we have a timeout or have a foul? Foul. That'll be on Starr. 1 on him, 6 total. Well, they say 1-and-1, but that's only 6. Inbound, they go to Templeman. Under 2 to go. One-trip game. Here's Ray. Back to Kinder on the right wing in front of the bench. Comes back toward the the left corner. Now back off to Ray. 1:40 left to go. Now Kinder. Kinder has an opening, and he gets reached from behind in a foul. That'll go on Steele. That's his first. And I think there was a three-point play earlier in the game. I think this is the first trip to the line other than that for Carthage. No free throws in the book. Here is the first of two. It is good. It was actually a 1-and-1, but I was thinking positive. So it's now a three-point game at 40-37. Trying to make it a 4-point game. Shot 2 is too hard. Rebound to Tafaro. So it's a one-trip game at 1:30 left to go. Tafaro. Left-hand dribble, starts the drive, kicks to the corner, 3 for the tie. Sullivan, it's an air ball. Hewitt gets it back for Fort Smith, tries to fight his way up, forces a shot, second, now third try, no good. Then it's off of Carthage. Apparently Coy touched it. Hewitt had 2 tries there, missed them both. And right now Fort Smith has possession. Lob pass and nearly stolen, and man falls down. It's Kinder with the steal. He lays it up. He won't make it, but he'll go to the line. He nearly stole it from Steele, then Steele fell down. Kinder got it. To Steele's credit, he came back and at least got the foul and forced the 2 from the free throw line, because otherwise would have been a gimme for Kinder. Second foul on Steele. Free throw 1. Good. We have a stoppage for a substitution as George Harrell will come in. Chance to make it a 5-point game, 1:09 remaining in the game. Next one on the way, no good. 4-point game, 1:05 to go in the contest. Here is Tafaro between the circles. Give it off on the left wing, a long 3, well short. And here's Coy back with it for Carthage. Let's see if Fort Smith wants to foul. They almost don't have a choice. Here's Coy. Now to Templeman, but Carthage playing keep away. Back to Templeman. They reeled off a few seconds here, down to 40 to go. Back to Templeman. Now they reach in. Roper fouls him. And Templeman to the line. 35 seconds to go. Roper his first.
Roper's first personal, 9th team foul. Next team foul for Carthage in the double bonus.
And it's on the way and good. Templeman was 17. Had 10 in the first half. Ray started out fast. He has not scored in this half. He has 13. And there's the second one in. So it's now a full 2-trip game, 43-37 Carthage with 30 seconds remaining. Mavericks going to have to pick up the pace here. Andy Hewitt puts it up, missed it. And one out by Ray. That might be enough. Ray off to Yates. Yates drives right side of the paint. And we have a whistle there with 17 seconds to go. Yates to the line. He has not scored. Oh, I take that back. He did get one in the third quarter. And gets a free throw here. So 44-37. It looked like Carthage was going to run away with it into the first quarter, but Fort Smith fought their way back. They never did get the lead back. They led 2-0, and that was it. But they got within 2 in this quarter. 16 seconds to go. The free throws were good. 45-37. Long 3 is no good. And here's Coy with 5 seconds to go. Put it in your pocket, boys. That'll do it. Carthage wins it 45-37. We'll take a 3-minute pause and then come back. This is Tiger Basketball on Music Radio 93.5.
Evans Investment Companies of Whistler's Hamburgers and Daylight Donut cheer on our Tigers. They're proud to be part of this Carthage Tigers broadcast. Hard work, diligence, and persistence give big rewards in life. So make it count, Tigers. The owners and employees at Whistler's and Daylight Donut want only the best for our Tigers and the entire student body. Whistler's Hamburgers and Daylight Donut. Dine in or carry out at all locations in Carthage. Go Tigers. Go Big Blue. Sponsored by Drew Evans Investments. Local dentists Mark Westhoff and Carthage alumnus Katrina Wickland of Carthage Dental Associates cheer on our Carthage Tigers. They know that setting goals and working hard toward them are keys to every successful life, and they wish the Carthage student body and athletes the best of luck in the game and in the classroom. Carthage Dental Associates have been providing preventive and restorative general dentistry for you and your families for the last 20 plus years, and they're proud to be a part of the community and are grateful to be part of this Carthage Tiger broadcast. Go Tigers! Go Big Blue!
American Family Insurance.
As your American Family Insurance agent in Carthage, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Bob Brown from the Bob Brown Agency. Call me at 358-9715 and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Insurance.
For details, contact Robert Brown, agent at Bob Brown Agency, 417-358-9715, or stop by 1921 South Garrison Avenue in Carthage today.
Let Community National Bank and Trust be the co-captain of your team at home. As a proud sponsor of the Carthage Tiger broadcasts and a solid member of our community, Community National Bank and Trust can be counted on to provide you top-notch service. As a conservative and solid bank, they offer competitive loan rates and checking and saving accounts geared to reward you. Community National Bank and Trust is there to be a reliable teammate for you and your family. The local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to serve you. Community National Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
The love of a family is a very special thing. From the time we are children, it's our family that teaches us how to walk and how to talk, that gives us a sense of belonging. The wisdom of our grandparents is passed down through our parents and then on to future generations through our children. The love of a family never grows old. It just grows. A love that lasts forever. The Nell Mortuary in Carthage, locally owned since 1882.
See our ad in names and numbers.
Woodford is proud to bring Carthage High School sports this school year. Competition builds good character in our students, and a sense of teamwork and good sportsmanship only serve to make our student athletes better citizens. The employees and management at Woodford say, go blue, go Tigers, and remember, Woodford delivers competitive deals every day. There's no need to leave Carthage to find a good deal on a new or pre-owned vehicle. Woodford, part of Wood Motor Company, a solid name you can trust.
Carthage goes 2-0 on the season. They will play either Webb City or Leavenworth. That game will be starting here in about 9.5 minutes. Earlier today, Ray Peck beat Nevada 54-33, and Joplin defeated Rush Academy of Ozark. And Ray Peck and Joplin will play on the winner's side tomorrow at 7 o'clock. As we fill in our brackets here, South Side will go to the loser's side at 5:30 tomorrow. Nevada and Rush will play at 4 o'clock tomorrow, so that'll be the first game, and then it'll be the second loser's bracket side at 5:30, and then the winner's bracket side starts at 7, and Carthage will play at 8:30 tomorrow night, so they draw the late game. And in this one, it was a 2-0 start for Fort Smith Southside, and then the Tigers reeled off 9 in a row. Ended up, first 18 of the 20 points were 6 3-pointers by Carthage, and it looked like they were going to keep building and building, but then Southside cut them down a little bit, only 6 points total in the second quarter for each team, so the lead stayed at 8 at half, 26-18. Then Southside outscored Carthage 10-9 and actually had a couple of chances to tie the game. They got it within 2 points in the fourth quarter, but then Carthage pulled away with free throws. It was only a 10-9 fourth quarter for Carthage, but it was enough to pull back away, and they ended up winning it by 8, 45-37. We'll take another 3-minute pause. We'll have the scoring when we come back. This is Tiger basketball on Music Radio 93.5.
The owners, staff, and management at Sirloin Stockade wish the Carthage Tigers a successful year, not only in athletics but also in the classroom. Sirloin Stockade knows that hard work and diligent effort are keys to achieving goals, and they look forward to those young students embracing the challenges of tomorrow. Sirloin Stockade is proud to be part of the Carthage Tiger broadcast, and they remind you to stop by before the game or during the weekend for a delicious meal that's just as good as home cooked. Sirloin Stockade, 1027 West Central in Carthage.
Manzer Family Medicine cheer on our Carthage Tigers. Dr. Manzer and staff know that striving for one's goals are the key to success in life, and they want our students to be the best both in and out of the game. Manzer Family Medicine is a comprehensive multi-specialty practice that is physician-owned and patient-driven. They have locations in Missouri and Kansas, with the Carthage Urgent Care open 7 days a week for you and your family when you need care the most. For more information, find them on Facebook or manzerfamilymedicine.com. Go Tigers!
Bimedick Insurance is a proud supporter of the Carthage Tigers. Successful teams select great members, develop a solid game plan, and purchase the best equipment for the game. Bimedick Insurance applies this same philosophy when developing an insurance program to insure your Carthage Tiger family or business. When looking for insurance, the right agent for your team is Bimedick Insurance. Give Bimedick a call at 417-358-4007. Go Big Blue!
Tom Garrison Construction knows what it takes to build a winning team. Hard work, commitment, knowledge, and accountability. Garrison Construction is a proud sponsor of Carthage Tiger Sports and congratulates all of the student athletes on their hard work and dedication. Garrison Construction excels at remodels, metal buildings, roofing, and custom homes. Garrison Construction, serving Carthage and the surrounding area since 2006. Garrison Construction says, go Tigers. Odds Food Products is proud of our student athletes and supports this broadcast of the Carthage Tigers. It takes everyone working together to make a great team, and that applies to Odds Food Products as well. You've known Odds' stellar reputation for over 70 years and appreciate the consistent quality of their salad dressings and barbecue sauces. Check out their products at your local grocery store. It's all good at Odds. Odds is glad to be a part of the Carthage community. Go Tigers, go Big Blue!
Just as an athletic team relies on teamwork to reach its goals, a business depends on its staff to complement each other's strengths and function as a team to achieve its goals. The certified public accounting firm of Schmidt Associates wants to be a member of your team and help you reach your financial goals. Their small business accounting, payroll, and advisory services could help ensure your financial success. Call Schmidt Associates at 358-6090. Schmidt Associates, more than checks and balances.
The scoring for Fort Smith Southside: 6 for London Star, 8 for Levi Steele, 12 for Yazed Tafaro. He led everybody in that department. And Gibran Sullivan with 7 and 2 each for Nick Hewitt and Alex Roper. On the Carthage side, Justin Ray had 13, all of those in the first half. Max Templeman finished with 18. Trent Yates 4. And 10 points for Clay Kinder. It was 20-12 after 1, Carthage. 26-18 at the half, Carthage. And 7-point lead, 35-28 after 3. And a final win by 8, 45-37. So each quarter came within the 8-point range there. Plus or minus, it was a minus there after the third quarter. But after Southside got it within 2 a couple of times early fourth, Tigers didn't shoot many free throws, but they ended up going 6 of 7, and that's pretty much the difference. We owe you one more break. Come back here in 90 seconds. This is Tiger Basketball on Music Radio 93.5.
Webster and Carleton knows that it takes more than athletes to make a great team. From the coaches and teachers to parents and extended family, it takes the entire community to support our student athletes and make the Carthage Tigers a success. Webster and Carleton is a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tigers sports broadcast, and they salute everyone who are cheering for our Tigers. The law firm of Webster and Carleton, offices in Joplin, 417-781-5690. Go Tigers and go Big Blue!
Just like a great coach, State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison in Carthage can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, Agent Jerry Poston can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. When your life and goals change, Agent Jerry Poston will be there to help you adjust your insurance game plan with a free family insurance checkup. So, for all of your insurance needs, call on a winner. State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison or call 417-358-5052.
Is your office ready to be a workplace of the future? Does that mean whizzing around on hoverboards and robots answering phones? Maybe, but we'd suggest trying more useful technology first. Pearson Kelly can set you up with tech that lets your whole team work from anywhere, collaborate on devices, and always have the information they need to do their job. Keeping up with technology can be stressful. We're here to simplify it for you. Whether your office has an internal IT team or not, we have options to fit your needs. Find us at pearsonkelly.com and let us make technology simple for you.
We'll run over this bracket one more time, then we'll take our final break with the Wilkinson Pharmacy play of the game. Ray-Pec will play Joplin in the winner's bracket tomorrow at 7. Carthage will await the winner of the Webb City-Leavenworth game. And usually don't like to talk about other media outlets, but we do know that they are not covering the game for the normal station that carries Webb City, so you'll have to text somebody you know in the audience for that final game to get the final score if you want it real quick. Otherwise, watch the news tonight, because I'm going to do the same thing. On the losers bracket side, Nevada and Rush out of Ozark. They'll play first round in consolation at 4, and then Fort Smith Southside will play the loser of the Webb City Leavenworth game. Back here in 30 seconds with our Wilkinson Pharmacy play of the game. Tiger basketball on Music Radio 93.5.
Pharmacy is a proud supporter of the Carthage Tigers and tonight's play of the game. It takes hard work, good practice habits, and dedication to succeed in sports and in life. And everyone at Wilkinson Pharmacy is proud of our Carthage Tigers for all their efforts on and off the field. Wilkinson Pharmacy and their knowledgeable staff work hard to bring you the best possible products and services every day. So go see them for all your pharmacy needs. Located at 2017 South Garrison, or give them a call at 358-4840. Wilkinson Pharmacy says, go Big Blue.
Southside got within 2 at 37-35. They actually had the ball, and Clay Kinder nearly stole the ball. And then the player, which was Tafaro for Fort Smith Southside, he actually fell down. The ball was loose. Kinder picked it up, went the other way. Good hustle by Tafaro. He ended up committing the foul, but it sent Kinder to the line. And the Tigers ended up with 6 points from the free throw line. That was the first 2 of that. And Yates had a big 1-and-1 toward the end to make the margin a 2-trip game. And the Tigers win it 45-37. We apologize for some of our video problems tonight, but it was predetermined we will go audio only tomorrow night. So it'll only be on Music Radio 93.5 FM and 1490 AM for tomorrow's broadcast against either Webb City or Leavenworth. Thanks to Ron at the studio and Caleb here running the cameras for us. Our final score again will be Carthage 45, Fort Smith Southside 37. We'll be on the air around 8:15, 8:20 tomorrow night for the last of the winner's bracket game against either Webb City or Leavenworth. And good night here from Carthage.
Thank you for joining us for Carthage Tiger Basketball on Music Radio and the Carthage Tiger Sports Network.
We'd like to thank our proud sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Garrison Construction, Peachtree Dental, Lauren DeBeauty and Adam Bridges of Farm Bureau Insurance, Reeves Tire, Boomer's Barbecue, Tony Williams of State Farm Insurance, Law Office of Webster and Carlton, Sirloin Stockade, Zyder Tax Service, Kelly Ott of Farmers Insurance, Community National Bank and Trust, Dr. Manzer, Wood Ford, Wood Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Bob Brown of American Family Insurance, Ott's Food Products, Joe Ryder of Edward Jones Investments, Levi Utter and eXp Realty, Fair Acres Family YMCA, Missouri Southern State University, Jerry Poston of State Farm Insurance, Schmidt CPAs and Advisors, Nell Mortuary, Beimdick Insurance, Turf Tamers Lawn Care, Carthage Water and Electric, Ross Kennard, Wells Fargo Investment Advisors, Carthage Area McDonald's, Grace Lane's Bowling Alley, Daylight Donut and Whistler's Hamburgers, Clothesline Cleaners, Car Center of Carthage, J Builders, Carthage Dental Associates, Wilkinson Pharmacy, Roscoe's.
And thank you for joining Jim Taylor for this week's edition of Carthage Tiger Basketball. We'll see you next time.